This is a nice little village. Aaron, the hidden village. Not a particularly big village, though. There's probably like only a few people here. Beautiful, isn't it? It certainly is. To think all this was hidden deep within what? Isthmia? It's like, I wish there was more dialogue so I could know how to pronounce that. Well, how about we take a quick look around? Let's. I'd like to speak with the members of Old Class 7 again while we're at it. They're taking all this harder than we are, I'm sure. Yeah, you got Milliam, who was killed and turned into a sword. You got Reen, who's been kidnapped. We also have the Courageous that was destroyed, and Laura's father was on there. Toval was on there. Oliver was on there. Yeah, we owe it to everyone to have a proper talk about what happened and where we go from here. About the notebook. You can open the notebook by pressing the right touchpad button while in the field or on the main screen of the camp menu. In the main tab of the notebook, you can check your overall rating. The navigation log can also be found here. The character tab lets you read profiles and additional information on certain characters you've met. The notebook will automatically record information on a variety of subjects, and more tabs will be unlocked as the game progresses. The quick travel menu is now available. Yes! Oh my god. It's like, it wasn't that long ago that I was replaying Tales of Vesperia and not being able to fast travel. Like, if you were on the world map, you could fast travel from, you know, place to place. But it would have been so much easier if I could fast travel out of a village or out of a town. That would have made things so much easier. Instead of having to run all the way back to the exit, back to the world map, and only then can you fast travel. In which case, most people probably wouldn't even have learned how to fast travel because the game doesn't even like tell you you can do it. It's like, I learned to do it by like just going to the map and just like seeing it there like fly. I was like, what the hell? I can fast travel? It's like the game doesn't even tell you. It sucks. But yeah, one thing I really do love about Cold Steel and maybe the other Trails games, I'm not sure, is that you can fast travel just about anywhere. You can fast travel anywhere. Even inside of a town, you can fast travel from place to place, and I love it. It makes things so much more convenient. It's like that combined with like high speed mode is a godsend. Like, this to me is what sets Cold Steel apart from like other games. It's like there's the convenience. It's all there. Open the quick travel menu with the square button and select the location you visited before to instantly return there. The quick travel menu will also display the locations of key events and your comrades. Key event location, character location. Okay. Key event, quest event, bonding event, sub event, miscellaneous extras. Okay. It's good to remember. Attain a set of bonus items. Ah, so here I get my save data bonus. Alright, so we got character no entries. All filling in. Alright. So let's see, we got equipment. Got just our basic equipment here. Accessories, do we have any? Oh yeah, we have the Champion Medallion. As the HP 2000, Strength 20, Accuracy 100, Prevents stat down. That is good. That's real good. A medallion depicting a fabled champion who would lead their horse straight into enemy territory. Wow, that is good. I think I'll put this on Una for now. Accuracy 100% is really good. Don't have anything else. Let's see. Yeah. Don't have much here. We got items. Oh, we got our incense. Droplet. Fortitude. Magic. Spirit. Yep. Weapons. Armor. Quartz. Ah, we got our attack quartz in action. Fent. Special Ops Notebook. Oh, we got our 20U material. I forget what this is used for. I remember it was very important in Cold Steel 3 that I grind for it, but I forgot what it's for. And we got DLC, of which we have none. I don't know if I'm going to buy any DLC. I think it's mostly just cosmetic, and there is some, like, item packs, but, eh.
What a lovely flower bed.
With all these flowers blooming, you'd think it was spring. Wait. And these blue lavenders, they're...
Errand flowers. Like the ones the Archbishop requested during our field exercises.
Huh. He asked us to get this? I think I vaguely remember it. Anyway, let's talk to some people. Someone's down here. Eustace. Oh, and he's got Milliam's hat. Yeah, he's probably the most broken up about that. Oh. Eustace Alberea. That's Milliam's hat. Indeed. It made its way over to me somehow through the space-time distortion. Oh. Perhaps it was fate itself that brought it here. I see. Maybe so. Orion. Altina, rather. I was thinking I'd give this to you once you'd woken up. Please take it. You were the only family she had. I can't. You should be the one to hold on to it. That's what Milliam would have wanted. I see. Very well then. I'll take good care of it. I'd actually convinced myself that I'd never be able to get over things, so long as it was in my possession. Still, in a way, I'm almost relieved to keep it, as maudlin as that sounds. But with the curse spreading through the Empire, it's more imperative that we figure out how the board will play out from here. The board? Wait, does this have something to do with whatever Muse's been up to? Ah, that's right. Instructor Randy did say you might be able to inform us. That I would. I've already briefed both him and the rest of Class 7 about the situation, in fact. It's only fair I tell all of you as well, now that you've awoken. Now, listen closely and try to follow along. So Muse's actual identity is Mildine Juzeliv de Cayenne, the soon-to-be Duchess of the Cayenne family. The pieces are all coming together, so to speak. I assume the Intelligence Division knew all of this all along. Wait, so all of this is for real? You're seriously telling me that Muse foresaw the possibility of something going wrong in Heimdall? And headhunted the top members of the provincial armies just to prepare for it? That's precisely what I'm telling you. The Wiseland Army, she calls it. I only know what I've been told, but it seems Brigadier General Bardius, General Le Guin and Vita have also been in cahoots with her. Yeah. Tens of thousands of elite troops, all gathered together in secret, with the recovered Pantagruel as their flagship. It's possible that they intend on independently opposing the Chancellor and his faction. But that's insane. Tens of thousands is considerable, but still inadequate to oppose the Imperial Army. If I remember right, Erebonia's army is a good 800,000 soldiers strong, isn't it? With the National Mobilization Law in effect, the total can only rise from there. Lady Mildene's efforts are doomed to a brave yet ultimately futile act of resistance. She's well aware of this, hence why she's parted company with the rest of the 4 great houses. The Wiseland army is on its own from here on out. Nevertheless, that girl will find a way. She's almost certainly weaving a counterplan against the Chancellor, even as we speak. Her keen foresight on how things would occur left even Marquis High Arms and myself bewildered. Yeah, like she's easily probably one of the most intelligent characters in this series at this point. Like she's like one of those chess players that just they know what you're gonna do before you even do it. They already have a counter plan. Like I like characters like that. I mean, I already liked Muse because of her flirtatious attitude and just she's such a tease. But she's also very intelligent, and I like intelligent characters like that. But I'm certain there are many other risks involved that we couldn't even hope to imagine. We ourselves were blind to Muse's true intentions until only recently. As such, it is crucial that we determine what steps the government and the Wiseland army might take next. Such is my duty as a lord of the 4 great houses, as well as the brother of the enemy we found in Crossbell's Governor General. Uses. This is a little too much for me right now. I think my head's starting to spin. Still, it's nothing compared to what Muse's had on her shoulders this whole time. If only we'd known. This is a very complex situation to be sure. It's far from clear what the correct course of action might be. But the blindfolds are off now. All we can do is face what lies ahead. Even if we must do so without Class 7's most central piece, your instructor. Well, that helped clear some things up at least. He's taking things pretty hard though, huh? Yeah. Instructor Reen isn't the only loss he's had to deal with. Indeed.
Is this some kind of monument?
An unusual one, if so.
We got Elliot and Gaius. Hey there, guys. You seem to be doing better. Elliot Craig. Gaius Warzone. I can see that Deathly Pallors finally left your faces at the least. Yeah, thanks for watching over us. And for all the help you gave us back at the Grawl as well. We're in your debt. No words can express the amount of gratitude I feel toward the old Class 7. Aw, come on, you guys helped us just as much. Besides, it's not as though my powers were enough to make a difference either way. Gaius. Sorry, pay my grumblings no mind. I wasn't ready. Simple as that. It's just something I'll have to work on. The Dominions are in charge of the Grosritter, as I can recall. I can't even imagine the amount of extra pressure that must place on him. Yeah, no kidding. Well, in any case, you've only just woken up. I know you might feel re-energized, but try not to push yourselves too far, okay? We'll try. Thanks for the advice. Well, that was short. Got Emma and Rose. Oh, having a look around the village, are you? Are you sure you guys have had enough rest? Well, we're definitely getting there. Sorta. It's a bit hard to relax after all the information we've had dropped on us. We concluded that keeping ourselves busy might help us get over our shock. By the way, about that magic feather thing Muse used at the Grawl, she mentioned something about a deceased familiar. Ah yes, that would be Grianos. He used to be Vita's familiar, like Celine is for me. But he was slain by Rufus's hand at the end of the Civil War. The Governor General killed a witch's familiar? I had no idea. That is indeed how it happened. Unlike Celine, Grianos wasn't blessed with the ability to speak. But Vita bonded with him closely nevertheless. He was irreplaceable to all of us. It is absolutely vital that we don't lose Celine as well. Roselia. I know I've said this before, but if anything happens to Celine, I'll know immediately. So please, try not to worry, okay? We will try. Well, that seems as good a point as any to bring this dreary exchange to an end. I don't care much for ad nauseums, but I advise you grant your weary bones a bit more rest out of your stay. Of course, we'll make the most of it. You all need to rest first. Any talks we'll have can come after that. The village has a hot springs and a couple of shops that might pique your interest. Not to mention the inn. Their food is the absolute best. If you can't relax, you could try taking a stroll around. What do you have to say? Nah. Oh, it's you guys. Nina. You're those students from Emma's school, right? Good to see you're finally up. Thanks. Sorry, I didn't realize we had the whole village keyed up on us. Don't worry about it. Emma and Rose told us everything. So the great twilight of legend is upon us, huh? We're really in for it now. Your instructor more than anyone. I just wish there was something more we could do to help. Honestly, you've already done more than we ever could have asked. Please don't think anything otherwise. I agree. If anything, we should be thanking you more. You really think so? Oh, but look at me. Now you're the ones doing all the comforting. I'm Nina. My parents run the place just over there. Lux Lune Inn. Feel free to give me a shout if you need anything. I'll be sure to lend you a hand or two. You got it. Thanks, Nina. We'll be sure to keep you in mind. Alright, so we have one more person outside, and then we'll start talking to the people inside. What do you have to say? Huh? Who are you three? I'm gonna call you Miss Poofy Pink Hair, and you're Miss Silky Silver Hair, and you're Miss Beautiful Blue Hair. How come I've never seen you before? Mysterious. I'm actually a guy. This world is full of mysteries. I hope she got the point. Don't let it get to you, Kurt. She's just a little girl. Oh, man. One day I'm gonna solve all the mysteries in the whole wide world. And I'm gonna start today once Daddy takes me to the woods. Oh, wow. Alright. We have Laura. Oh, it's you. Feeling right and rested already? Laura S. Arcade. More or less. Oversleeping's got me super out of it, though. Sorry for bringing this up again, but has Viscount Arcade? Yeah. From what I've heard, a state funeral has already been held. For him, Prince Oliver, Tobal, and the rest of the fallen crew. They said the explosion had completely incinerated their bodies. It was a procession of empty caskets, yet I still couldn't bring myself to attend. Maybe that's the reason why it hasn't really hit me yet. It just doesn't seem real. Laura, it's only natural to feel that way. When I think of Reen, Celine, and Milliam on top of that, it's more than I can even bear. And Arcade is supposed to be strong at times like this, to lead, to inspire. Have I learned nothing? Have I not grown one bit? I'm sorry, everyone. Please forget you saw anything. Words of woe will do nothing to mend matters. You've finally woken up. Now is our time to plan for the future, not weep over the past. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. You've woken up, and now we must prepare for the future together, not cry over the past.
Guess this must be the local tavern, huh?
Seems so. No village is complete without one, I suppose.
Ah, you've finally woken up. Are you feeling alright? I hope you've been comfortable. We put up guests from the outside now and then, but we usually serve more as a meeting place for locals. Your friends are already set up here. Please make yourselves at home. Well, well, good morning, sleepyheads. It's good to see you up and about again. You had a close shave back there. Between the three of you, you nearly completely exhausted your mana. Everyone pitched in keeping watch over you while you slept. Oh wow, you guys really did all of that for us? If that's the case, then we've been in your care for the entire past 2 weeks. I don't think we can thank you enough. Don't mention it, dear. Emma told us all about you and what you've been through. Now that you're up, I imagine you'll want to start planning your next steps. Between finding Celine, your instructor, and the Ashen Knight, you certainly have a lot on your plate. Yes. Now don't go rushing into things yet. You need to recover your strength. How about a nice meal? The food I make here is infused with magic. I guarantee you'll never taste anything like it again. I'm sorry guys, I don't know what my trouble is reading today, or reading any day. It's like it just goes right over my head. Well actually, hold on. Exchange. Ooh, 8,000, yeah! Hell yeah, 7 mass, I can get rid of that. 9,000, that's great. That's what's happening. Whoa, dude! Spirit incense and dragon incense, wow, just 10,000, 30,000, that is so much. That is a lot, wow, it's like... Oh man, could you imagine just selling this off? Like, wow. Restores all HP, restores all EP, cures KO. A miraculous scent that greatly heals the party. Restores 50% HP, 50% EP, cures KO. A miraculous scent that slightly heals the party. That is great. And we got Randy and... Machias. We don't get to see you two together very often. Yeah, you make kind of an odd pair if you ask me. Machias Regnance. You think so? I'd say we get along just fine. Me, yeah. Macchiato. Macchiato and I are tight. We've worked together before, 3 months back, I think. Macchiato. Wow, that's a nickname. He went out of his way to ask permission to use the SSS building for a meeting. I was real impressed with his manners. Ah, so that's how you came to know each other. Wait a minute, Macchiato? I asked him to quit calling me that, but you know how he is. Macchiato. Oh, come on, don't be such a buzzkill. You should be honored. I don't give guys nicknames all that often. It kinda shows you're special to me, you know? That's right. I think I've only heard your nicknames for Yuta and Altina. I never gave him permission to call me Altini. Same goes for Uni. Everyone's seriously down right now, huh? Not that anyone can really blame them. I hate feeling this powerless. We should all take this chance to relax.
Whoa, this place is packed with all sorts of stuff.
Something about it seems rather peculiar.
Not so peculiar when you consider it's set up in a witch's village.
Hello, my young guests. Welcome to Limerick. Allow me to give you a warning before you start browsing. Many of these products are imbued with magic. For your own safety, please don't go about touching things carelessly. Magical products? Wow, I guess this kind of stuff is normal for a witch village. We've come across some artifacts before, but, well... I seem to recall hearing that the Hexen clan has always been allied with the Septarian of Fire. It appears that they continue to pass down the knowledge gained from the ancient Sumerian civilization. That's indeed true. Strictly speaking, our products are a little different from the artifacts, but we needn't split hairs. So long as you're careful with them, no harm should come to you. That's the important thing. I also have some everyday goods and import stocked. If you're going to look through things, it probably ought to be those. Thank you, we'll do that. This place looked a little odd at first, but it's just a store like any other. Yeah, it couldn't hurt to take a look around. Alright, let's see what you got. Alisa. Alisa Reinford. Alisa, are you alright? Oh, hey guys. Good to see you on your feet again. Don't push yourselves, alright? You've been stuck in bed for 2 weeks now, after all. I guess we are a little rusty after 2 weeks in bed. Were you looking through the books here? Yeah. They have a lot of rare stuff on display, so I thought I'd take a look. Though to be honest, I mostly came just for a copy of the Imperial Chronicle. Ah, I see. We got one of those too. I thought we were in a different dimension of space from the rest of the world. Yeah, but it seems the residents regularly get various supplies from the outside world. Usually the latest issue of Imperial Chronicle gets here within a day or two of it being published. Alisa, are you too scared to read it? Oh. Ah. You could tell, huh? You must think I'm pretty pathetic. No. After all, we already know whatever's written in it's gonna be horrible. Because of this great Twilight mess, the Empire is a total train wreck. When I think about what happened to Reen and Milliam, and Laura's father too. And then there's the person who caused all that hurt is... Alisa. Sorry everybody. I know I should be trying to set a better example. Yeah, but you're still human though. I need to find what part my mother's playing in all this. And I'm curious about what Sharon's doing too, now that she's back with Ouroboros. Yeah, because she never really left. She just basically, like, started working as a maid, basically. Yeah, I mean, I'm working for the Reinford family, but I didn't exactly leave Ouroboros. I'm gonna go read this in my room. You guys take it easy, okay? Black Alberic. I don't think any of us could have predicted he'd turn out to be Elisa's father, Franz Reinfeld. As well as the person who created me and Millium. It's no wonder Elisa feels so torn over this. Even then, she's doing her best to put up a strong front. But with things like this, just what exactly can we do? We got Fee and Sarah. Let's talk to you first. Oh, so you're the kids from Emma's school. For what it's worth, welcome to the village. You're secondary contractors for Valimar, huh? Secondary contractors? Oh yeah. That's the title we were given when Valimar recognized us as being connected to Instructor Reen, right? Yeah, that's about the size of it. This here's Aaron's weapon shop. We can make pretty much any kind of armament you want, but Divine Knights are our main focus. Honestly, I was really hoping to teach that Awakener kiddo a bunch of stuff, but things being what they are, I guess I got no choice but to help you out. I see. We appreciate the assistance. Is that all? Come on, put some spirit into it. I was thinking I'd give your weapons the once-over, but nah, let's save it for another time. Take a look around and maybe come back later when you're feeling more up to it. You might say our clan has a history with the gnomes. Damn them using the Divine Knights for their own ends. 6 out of the 7 have already been awakened too. The world truly is cloaked in twilight. Rest up and get ready. You've got some big battles ahead of you. Oh, I'm ready. Okay, Fee and Sarah. Hey guys, modifying your orbments? Sarah Valestine. Yeah, I couldn't take just sitting around doing nothing. V. Clausel. I kinda wish I'd asked Toval more about Orbital Arts when I had the chance. Seriously, how am I supposed to break the news to Mict? I think that's how it's called, Mict. Sarah, Fee. Is the Bracer Guild planning to get involved in things this time? Could be. We haven't been able to get in touch with any of the key players yet, though. And we're still having trouble pinning down the location of the other Bracers who are helping us, such as Agate. We'll look for them once we pulled ourselves together. There's no need to rush into it. You all need to take some time to recover. It's not just you, but letting old Class 7 have some space to bounce back too. And you guys only just woke up. Take things slow for now, alright? Okay. Understood. We just finally got our stamina back ourselves. It's about time we really start looking into how things are in the outside world. Hey, I know we've all got a lot on our minds, but let's just focus on resting for now. Besides, you guys only just woke up. Take things slow, alright? Alright. Hugh, I think we've seen all there was to see. What now? Shall we go back to Roselia's atelier?
The sky above Erin seems so strange.
Yeah. It's like we're in a completely different world.
The Hexen clan village is quite a mysterious place.
Oh yeah, and the hot springs over there, I think.
It's a dead end.
What do you think this monument is?
I'm not sure. It resembles an animist totem, though.
I'm almost certain this is like a teleportation stone. Like, this is probably going to be like our main hub. And this is going to be like our way back here. It's a mysterious stone monument. It doesn't react when touched. Oh, what are you doing? Hey there. What are you doing all the way over here? Wah! You scared me. What's the big idea? Can't you tell I'm trying to hide? Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. What is this, hide and seek? But crying out loud. Everyone knows you're not supposed to... Wait, are you those guys from the outside world? That is correct. Us and the old Class 7 owe the people of this village for looking after us. Wow! So like, is it really as big as they say? Nothing but breathtaking sights, wide open spaces as far as the eye can see? Oh man, it must be so awesome! Actually, I'd say this village is breathtaking enough as it is. Huh? What village are you talking about? Everything here is just the same old shimmery blah. I mean, they won't even let me go into the woods. Can you believe that? I'm so done being crammed in this stupid box of tricks. But not for long. I'm gonna see the outside world someday for sure. And once I do, you guys are gonna teach me everything about it, right? How about we cross that bridge when we get to it? This gets a bit of an odd duck, but this energy is kind of refreshing in a way. The grown-ups here just make up whatever rules they want. It's not fair. And if that wasn't bad enough, my sister Nina keeps forcing me to help with her magic training too. Celine used to come play with me, but now even she's gone. Ugh, it's so boring here. And we'll go check out the hot springs, I think.
Oh? What's this?
There's steam billowing out from over there.
A hot spring, perhaps? Although I can't smell any sulfur.
These seem to be changing rooms. It really is a hot spring. A full-on hot spring right in the middle of the village of witches? It's kinda crazy if you stop and think about it. I'm not really in the mood for a scrub and soak right now, though. Neither am I. Perhaps we should save it for when we can better enjoy it. Alright, so no hot springs today, unfortunately. Alright. And here we are, look at it! Look at it! I can just teleport there! God, it's so good! Let's go! Yes! I don't have to run all the way there, I can just fast travel. It's great, fast traveling inside of a town. Next level. I know this sounds obvious, but it feels like everyone's suffering. You're right, especially Elisa, Laura, and Eustace. And it really shows how much they all loved Milliam. Yeah, I kinda got the feeling Instructor Reen was keeping everyone together too. The old Class 7 relied on him just as much as we did. Yeah. He wasn't merely the center of this group, he was their rock. Everyone drew strength just from his presence. Well, what are we supposed to do now that he's gone? And if Ash and Muse leaving us wasn't bad enough... Muse. Or should we call her Duchess Cayenne? It's quite difficult to believe she was putting such plans in place the entire time we knew her. Yes, none of this even feels real. She has a much better grasp on the situation than any of us could have known. Isn't it kind of annoying though? She said she'd take care of Ash, but we have no idea what she's actually planning to do. I don't like it either. I prefer to speak with Ash in person.
Back already, I see.
Rose. Randy.
Man, look at you. Still down in the dumps, huh? Oh, I guess old Class 7's in the same boat.
Well, can you blame them?
Nah.
From what Emma's told me, the combined power of the gnomes and the Blood and Iron Chancellor is completely overwhelming.
Yeah, they have like... They pretty much have all of the Divine Knights. How is that fair? It's like, I mean, they even have like Reen now. We don't have Reen anymore. It's like... It's like they have the entire country under their control. They have all of the Divine Knights under their control. We don't even know what the... I think there's like 7 of them, I think. We don't even know what the 7th one is. It's like, they hold all the cards. Like, what are we supposed to do against all this power? Really, what are we supposed to do? I mean, it's an RPG. I mean, we're gonna blow through it somehow, but it's like we're up against an entire country. Plus the Divine Knights, plus Ouroboros, plus the gnomes. Like, what?
So much so that they could bring about the end of the world with ease.
Yeah, pretty much. They have way too much power.
That's terrifying to think.
They have all the power. Literally all the power.
To top things off, we've got 5 more Divine Knights besides Valimar running around now.
Exactly.
And one of them, that Ebon Knight, Chancellor Osborne is piloting himself.
That knight had an aura unlike any of the others. As if it wanted to dominate all it surveyed.
Yeah. Honestly, it gave me goosebumps just looking at it. I mean, the other Divine Knights had powerful auras too. But that one...
Well, if the Blood and Iron Chancellor's behind the wheel, it's gotta be bad news.
Right. There was something else that bothered me.
Now, Reen, let us begin. Together we shall write the end of this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black as despair.
Right at the end, the Chancellor called Instructor Reen by his first name. Almost like he knew him well.
Uh-oh.
But when they met in Heimdall, they were much more formal with each other. Last names and all that.
Now that you mention it,
Oh, look at old Tina.
Huh. That is kind of weird.
Whoops.
Allie?
is there something you're not telling us?
Time to spill the beans.
Well,
Allie, please.
You're with the Intelligence Division, right, Altini? You know way more than us about all this.
Certain things have been nagging at me for a while now. Not just the exchange between the Chancellor and Instructor Reen, but Old Class 7's behavior as well. And then there's the fact that Instructor Reen is not a Schwarzer by birth.
Huh? Oh, right. I guess I knew he and Elise weren't actually blood related.
Uh-oh, is he actually putting it together?
interesting.
Hey, whoa! What are you getting at here?
As a Vander, I'm privy to certain information that I believe may shine a light on our current situation. Please, hear me out. 14 years ago, just before the start of the 100 Days War, someone attacked the home of the then Brigadier General Osborne.
Yeah.
To this day, nobody knows who was responsible nor what motivated them, but they murdered Osborne's family in their own home. He lost his wife, and, it's said, he lost a son, but the son's remains were never found.
Whoa. So that's how it all connects. But hold on, Kurt. How did you put this all together?
It's a technique Instructor Reen taught me called the Unclouded Eye. Letting go of your preconceived notions will let you see the truth. I trust I'm not mistaken?
You're right. I received confirmation myself 2 years ago, during the incident at the Infernal Castle. Though it was only by coincidence, I was there on a mission to capture Duke Cayenne. Instructor Reen and Old Class 7 were shocked to discover the truth.
I can imagine.
Yeah, no kidding. That'd mess anyone up. But that would explain why Reen and his pals were so dead set on foiling Osborne's schemes.
Yuna?
Ooh.
Are you angry?
Oh, she is pissed.
Yuna, Instructor Reen's birth father, doesn't change who he...
Of course I'm angry! How could I not be? Damn it! Why would he keep all that from us? not just him either. The rest of old Class 7 is just as bad.
Ooh.
Come on, you two. We're bringing them back here. Now!
Uh-oh. We're about to get a Yuna lecture.
No. We're gonna have a few words with them!
Yuna.
What exactly do you want to say?
Well, that's our uni, I suppose.
It seems that for better or worse, nothing keeps her down for long.
It's like, y'all about to get smacked with words. Y'all ready for this? You ready for this, Class 7? In the face of her fierce energy, they were powerless to resist.
Good. That's everyone.
Yuna?
What is it you wanted to talk to us about? I kind of get the feeling you're upset with us.
Oh, I'm not upset. I'm completely pissed off.
Yuna, please.
I don't know what you're planning, but try to keep a level.
Kurt, Allie, I need both of you to shut it. We just learned the truth about Instructor Reen's father. His birth father, I mean. The Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborne.
Oh. Well...
He's like, oh shit.
So, you found out, huh?
Please, Yuna, don't think any less of Reen. He suffered so much because of Osborne. But he never agreed with the Chancellor's policies, with his unreasonable demands.
It's true. For all the pain my brother has caused me, it pales in comparison to what Reen has suffered at the hands of his father.
Each mission Reen fulfilled for his father ate away at him piece by piece, but he always retained his sense of what was right.
His actions in the Northern War are the perfect example.
I get it. I haven't known him for as long as you have. But I know what kind of person he is. And I think there's something that we in the new Class 7 understand even better than you do. That Instructor Reen is still suffering, even now.
You're right.
We've seen it with our own eyes. We saw the way he fought. The way he gave his all to try and stop the Chancellor. But even then, it wasn't enough. So he chose to put his life on the line to keep us safe.
It's true.
Allie tried to protect him from certain death. But in the end, it was Milliam who paid the price. She became the sword to save all of our lives. The shock and grief sent Instructor Reen into a rage. In trying to avenge Milliam, he ended up triggering the end of the world. And now, his father, Osborne, is trying to use him for something else even beyond all that. I know that right now, Instructor Reen must be blaming himself for everything. For not being able to protect Milliam. For making a mistake that can't be undone. That's why someone needs to find him, grab him by the collar, and shake him until he snaps out of it. To tell him that he's wrong. That it wasn't his fault. Wasn't that supposed to be your job? You're his friends, aren't you?
Uni.
If you won't do it, then we will, as his students.
Yeah.
Instructor Reen has always offered us support when we needed it most. It now falls to us to do the same for him. And I swear I will, not as a Vander, but as a member of Thor's Branch Campus's Class 7.
Instructor Reen has been my mentor, showing me the way. He taught me to think for myself, gave me the courage to make my own decisions, helped me figure out who I really am. That's why my decision was an easy one. I'll protect everyone, just like Milliam did.
Yeah.
And I will do everything in my power to rescue Instructor Reen, so that I can thank him in person.
They're like, well, they got us there.
Sheesh, they got us good there.
Yep, I agree. They didn't just catch up to us, they blew right past.
You can say that again. We came to much earlier than they did, but all we did was mope around.
We let our sadness and our fear of what we have to do next paralyze us.
How could we? It's so embarrassing. So much for setting an example.
So that means...
Yes, you're all absolutely correct. Protecting everyone, huh? That certainly sounds like Milliam.
She's passed the baton to us. Now we must work together to protect what we hold dear. Reen has always devoted himself to helping others. We owe it to him to follow his example.
Do you remember what we told Reen and Milliam that day? That we'd work to stop the war on the surface and find out what's happening behind the scenes. It's time for us to do just that.
Damn right, we're finally doing something. We're finally gonna save Reen.
And don't forget about Crow. Seems like he's got his memories back.
Oh, we're gonna rescue Reen and Crow and Celine.
Yeah, we'll get him back on our side even if we gotta beat some sense into him first. I like the way you think.
It's not going to be easy, though. Especially with that mobilization law in full effect.
Oh, screw them.
True, but we can start by investigating that black pleroma grass that sprang up after the ritual.
Oh, we have more pleroma grass. We have red pleroma grass. We got blue pleroma grass. Now we got black pleroma grass. God, what's next? Pink? Purple? Yellow?
Looks like all you guys needed was a little kick in the butt and you're back on track.
You too.
I'm glad to hear it. That puts my mind at ease.
Yeah. But this is only the beginning. Aside from rescuing Instructor Reen, we've still got to find Muse and Ash. And everyone else from the branch campus too.
Oh, so it's gonna be like in Code Steel 2 when we had to bring all of like the named students like back to the Courageous. We had to go out and find them. It's like some were pretty like I guess mandatory, but everyone else was basically like a side quest. Are we gonna have to bring everyone else back here too? I guess no wonder this place doesn't have that many people. Like, we're gonna fill it with Class 7 students, or not Class 7, branch campus students. That'd be nice though, seeing them again. Like we need to bring them back. What's going on with them? It's like I do remember, like the main campus students in Trails 2, like adding something. Like whenever you brought like someone back, like they'd open like stores and things like that. You know, you had these training rooms and you needed a specific character in order to unlock that training room and things like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to bringing these characters back.
You're absolutely right.
We're gonna rescue Reen, Crow, Celine, and our fellow students. And I love all of them. I really do. Like, one thing I love about the branch campus is that we know everyone there. We know all of these students personally. We know all of them by name. I mean, well, I don't know all of them by name, obviously. I keep forgetting names, but I really do enjoy the branch campus because I feel like we have a much closer connection with our fellow classmates. Like, it feels more personal.
We're going to take everything back. Our instructor, our entire world.
You won't be doing it alone. We'll be there to help you every step of the way.
You have our gratitude for bringing us back to our senses.
Yeah, thanks.
The trial that awaits us will be the ultimate test of Class 7's worth.
And that means all of us. There's no difference anymore between old and new Class 7.
We're just Class 7.
That's right. Our shared goals have united us. And together, we can overcome any challenge.
Right.
Now we just need to get new outfits instead of these Class 7 uniforms. Or these branch campus uniforms, I keep saying. I keep thinking Class 7. Everyone's Class 7. Somewhere in Erebonia airspace. What the hell is that? Is that the Pantagruel? Yeah, that is the Pantagruel. Aerial battleship Pantagruel. Oh, this is where Muse and Ash are, hopefully. We got Bardius, and we got Vita, too. And Aurelia Le Guin.
1420 hours. We've cleared the 3rd Air Fleet search radius.
Good. Return to alert level 2. Now, full rudder starboard. We're headed north-northwest.
Yes, sir.
It's probably like cloaked, so they can't be found out.
My, they're all so well trained. Every soldier knows his proper place.
Vita's probably doing something about that, because I don't think the Pantagruel showed anything like that in the previous 2 games.
I can't help but wonder how the Civil War would have turned out if this army of yours had been around back then.
I can't imagine it would have changed things in the end. At most, we might have prolonged the war for a year or so. Though if we'd had a more suitable leader, things might have turned out differently.
Muse or Duchess Mildine.
I do believe you're right.
Oh, please. You're giving me too much credit.
I do like this outfit, though. And she looks really cute with long hair, I have to say.
It's only thanks to your generous assistance that I even stand aboard this airship.
Like, I wish we could get a long hair version of her. I really do. Like, I love this. I love this aesthetic. Like the purple outfit, the green hair. Like, she is really cute. Like, if she wasn't such a tease, like it seems like she wasn't actually serious about being in a relationship. I mean, I know it sounds weird. I guess I should say, like, I mean, Reen's an instructor. He shouldn't be dating his students, but out of all, I have to admit, out of all of the characters, out of all the new characters that I wish, like, we could have had, like, an actual relationship with, Muse is probably the one I choose. But what is this? But I have to say, what is this trio right here? Like, we have Aurelia Le Guin, like the strongest warrior in all of Erebonia. We have Vita, probably one of the best witches alive. Like, probably not as strong as Rose or what's her name, Maribel, if she's even a witch. I don't know if she's a witch or not. And we have Mildine or Muse, whichever you want to go by, who's like probably one of the greatest strategists in the series right now. It's like you have this trio of female badasses. I like it.
So you claim, but you're the one who arranged all of this.
That's right. The way you see tens of thousands of moves ahead, you could even teach the Blood and Iron Chancellor a thing or two.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I really like her character, but beyond like the teasing. It's like I love characters like that, who just see so far ahead into the future. Like, yeah, I knew this was going to happen, so I already had a counter plan. It's like I really like characters like that. It's like she's like the Aizen. She's the Sosuke Aizen of Cold Steel. She's the Sosuke Aizen of the Trails universe. Seeing like 200 steps ahead.
I imagine you'd make a fine Anguis for the society if you were so inclined.
Oh my god. Most likely, yes. Oh my god, can you imagine Muse as an Anguis? God, that'd be terrifying. I'd still love her, though. I still love her even now.
Well, I certainly would enjoy meeting the infamous Grandmaster in person.
So would I. Who is this dude?
However, in the end, I too failed to stop the Great Twilight. Failing to notice that Ash had taken that gun is one of my greatest regrets.
Yeah.
That one mistake was all it took. If only I had seen it, I might have been able to stop him.
Yeah, it had to have been fate. I mean, it's like it seems like this whole thing was like prophesized to happen regardless. So no matter how smart or perceptive you were, it's like you were pretty much guaranteed to miss this because this had to happen. Like the Great Twilight had to go down. Like this had to have been executed, basically. So you were going to miss this regardless, no matter how intelligent or perceptive you are or how much you think you are. It's what we do now to fix it that matters.
Perhaps it was simply the will of Adios. Or far more likely, the curse.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes. It's something powerful enough to completely defy the laws of causality.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this was going to happen, whether you liked it or not.
How impressive that you were able to use that very power to devise a counterattack.
Exactly. It's like, this was always meant to happen. It's what we do now. It's how we fix it that matters.
Perhaps. But it's an unforgivably cruel plan. No different from taking the entire world hostage. How could I face Instructor Reen or the rest of Class 7 ever again?
I mean, if it stops the curse, if it stops war with Calvert, if it stops bloodshed, then that's what it takes. I mean, hopefully in the end you live through it and people forgive you for it, since it's necessary.
Putting Schwarzer aside for now, what's become of the members of both Class 7s? They ended up escaping to your village, did they not? I haven't heard anything more than that.
Nor have I. At least it seems they made it there safely. Minus Crow and Ash, of course. Though it's hard to say if they'll be able to bounce back after witnessing the worst possible ending firsthand.
Oh, they will.
They're going to be fine. I'm sure of it.
Yep, even Muse knows.
I believe in Yuna, Kurt, and Altina. They'll inspire the others and shake them out of their despair. Then together, they'll start moving forward.
Look, she already knows. It's like, yeah, the old Class 7's in a stump, but the new Class 7 will snap him out of it. It's like she already knows. She's not even there.
The time I spent with them in class made that more than clear.
Huh, where are we now? This place looks new. Oh, there's Ash.
Damn it. I never asked for this. You think I need to be hidden away somewhere? I got myself into this shit. I'll get myself out.
Are we still in the Pantagruel?
No freaking way.
I think we are. Well, there's your mech. Like, but what are you doing running around though? Like, if this is still the Pantagruel, like, what are you doing running around? Like, where are you leaving? Like, dude, chill out, calm down. Okay, now we're definitely in a different place. Oh yeah, that's Valimar, isn't it? Yeah, and that new form, that scary looking form. Oh, and there's the sort of the end, I think. Millium. Oh. And we have Crow. Crow Armrest. You're not Azure Siegfried anymore.
There you are. Been looking for you.
Was that McBurn, bro?
Oh, it's just you guys.
Just you guys. And we have Duvalie the Swift, probably my favorite character of the enemies right now. I love her character, I really do. And McBurn the Almighty Conflagration, I really like him too.
What do you mean, just you guys?
Just you guys.
You got your memories back then? Huh. So, what's your plan now that shit's about to go down?
About that. My contract's up. I'm nobody's pawn anymore. Right now, I'm just the Azure Awakener, and that means I've got my own role to play. At least, for what little time we've got before it's all over.
Okay, so he says his contract's up. So he has his memories, and his contract's up. So does that mean he might turn on them and come to us? Like, that seems like the most likely plan. Like, I don't feel like he has any particular reason to stay with them. Like, he's such, like, a mysterious character. Like, what is your goal right now? What do you want? Like, after everything that happened at the end of Cold Steel 2, it's like, I can't for the life of me wonder what it is you could want by staying with these guys. Like, I feel like we might get them back. Maybe. I mean, I like to hope.
Oh yeah?
Huh.
It's fine, though. Works out well enough for me. Gives me one final shot at getting revenge for my grandfather.
Oh, yeah, so...
But if you're looking for a fight, you better keep walking.
Okay, so yeah, that's right. And I forgot what he said about his past, but yeah, he's after Osborn for revenge. So maybe that's the reason why he'd stick around. Like, he's only here to kill Osborn, basically. In which case, you're still better off joining us, because our entire point is to take him down. So, yeah, I kind of think that at some point, he's definitely going to join us somehow. Because there's no point in staying with them. I mean, our goal is to take down Osborn. Your goal is to take down Osborn. Like, we're two peas in a pod, dude. Come work with us. Use that power with us. Help us take him down. Instead of trying to do it by yourself. In which case you have, like, again, you have, like, McBurn. You have McFire, bro. You have Duvalie the Swift. You have Inea. You have Sandlot. Leanne. I see, who else is there? You got the Jaegers that Fee was a part of. Who knows how many Anguisses. You got all these people. Like, dude, you're not going to take down Osborn by yourself. No matter how close you get. So, you're better off just defecting.
That's a damn shame. Well, if the mood strikes you, you know who to call.
Also, no matter how strong Crow is, there's no way he stands a chance against you. Let's be honest. As much as I'd love to see that fight, no. It's like, yeah, you looking for a fight, dude? Nah, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for you.
He never fails to get on my nerves. But you, why are you so...
Completely irresistible? Don't tell me you fell for me. Nah,
oh, wow.
Guess not. Your heart already belongs to that master of yours, huh?
Leanne.
Unless a certain goody two-shoes went and stole it away.
Absolutely not.
Oh, absolutely
I swear,
yes.
Why is it that you, McBurn, and that ogre girl all treat me like I'm some love-struck little child?
Well, you kinda are.
Anyway.
I love her character so much.
What
exactly do you plan to do about him?
Him. Reen?
It's his own problem to deal with. The way he is right now, I don't have it in me to bother with him.
Yeah, he's probably, what, going berserk right now? Like, he probably still hasn't, like, left his ogre form. Yeah, and there's Celine, too. Oh, just look at him. He's like, just demon power. It's like, let me unleash this demon power.
You
Demon
need to
power.
Get hold of yourself.
Demon power.
Fine then.
No, my demon power. Demon power. Like, do they know you're here?
Nice
Like,
work.
where are you even hiding?
We're lucky you're here.
Oh, never mind. I guess they do know she's there. Oh, what? Georg? Copper Georg.
You finally got him under control. I'd suggest keeping him like that. Don't worry,
Dude.
though. It won't be much longer. The rivalries will begin soon.
The rivalries?
Oh, just shut up! We're not going to be part of your evil scheme!
What are the rivalries? Demon power, Celine.
You need to beat this. Come on! Think of all the people who are counting on you, waiting for you to snap out of this.
Man, he is just tattered. If I had a bath in 2 weeks.
Do you hear me? Rein Schwarzer!
And I'm not watching that because I don't want to. Prologue, Nightfall, End. Well, guys, that does it for this episode of Trails of Cold Steel 4. That was a pretty long episode. That was 2 hours long. That was 2 hours. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I'm going to split this video up in two. Again, not much happened here. We got to talk with Class 7. We got to see how they're dealing with everything that's happened. We got to see what's happening with all the other characters. We got to see what's happening with Rean and Celine. They seem to be doing fine for the most part. Rean's not looking so good. We got Yuna snapping Class 7 out of their rut. Like, hey, we need to start doing something. We need to start doing it now. So it seems like next part, we're finally going to be, hopefully, we're finally going to be doing something. We're finally going to get the plans into motion. And really get started and getting into the real meat of the game. Not that it hasn't been fun so far. I'm really enjoying this story so far. Just it's like, wow, like we have such a long road ahead of us. We have the entire empire, like 800,000 soldiers, and then some because of the conscription. We have all of the Divine Knights under pretty much Osborne's command, with the exception of Valimar, who's locked up. We have Ouroboros. You have McBurn, Leanne Sandlocked. We have the Stern Ritter, or the Stall Ritter, I forget. We have the Gnomes, Black Alberic, and all of them. Georg. It's like the deck is so stacked against us. There are so many enemies here. They have so much power in the palm of their hands. But it's not just us. We also have, of course, we have Estelle, we have Estelle Bright, we have Joshua Bright, we have Lloyd Bannings, we have I forgot her name. She's I think the granddaughter or the niece, McDowell. I think it's Ellie McDowell. I think that's her name, Ellie McDowell. We have Kia. We have Ren. We have, I don't know, who else is there? I don't know, I'm having a hard time remembering all of those characters. I think that's it. I think that's all of them that were there. But, and probably a whole lot more. Like, we have the Divine Blades out there somewhere. Like, we have a lot of allies. Like, we have a lot of enemies, but we have a lot of potential allies. Just waiting to team up. Again, so many characters, so many possible characters. Like, playing with the old characters, like, we have so many possible characters to play with. Like, I'm just wondering at the possible team up. Like, are we gonna be able to team up with all of these characters? Like, that would be amazing to see these characters in like HD, 3D. Like that would be great. Just seeing all these characters interact with each other, just to take down probably the. Again, I've never played any of the previous games besides the Cold Steel series, but I don't know where I could rate this in terms of like how bad this is in terms of like end of the world scenario, but this seems like a pretty big deal. This seems like all of the other stories were pretty much like self-contained. You know, it was just these characters. It was their story. But this seems like a situation. Like a scenario that just requires everyone coming together. All the characters you ever known. If they're still around, they're probably going to be here. They're probably going to have some impact, some part to play. And I can't wait to see those parts be played. Like I said, I loved Infinity War. I loved Endgame. I loved watching, the Marvel Universe going from Iron Man 1 all the way to Endgame, just seeing all of these stories, all of these things, all of these bits and pieces coming together, things foreshadowed, and I'm really excited. I keep saying it time and time again, but I'm really excited to see where this ends, how this ends. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for now. I can't wait to see you guys in the next part. See you then.